Well, good afternoon, everybody. It's almost 3 o'clock, August the 16th, Saturday. Well, we got a bunch of other scientists, LS agents that, like, like the Benjamin Netanyahu, the Yahoo, coming out in public and just terrorizing a bunch of people. What? What's the difference between the Netanyahu Yahoo and the Trump Yahoo? I'm just trying to figure that one out. You know, this is like, what the heck? Cletus, tell me what's going on. No, this is outrageous. And yes, we all know why Trump is doing this. You know, hey, I haven't been on TikTok for actually a while before I stopped working. Was it January? I think it was close to January since I got off TikTok. I knew that, there were a bunch of garbage and all that. I started seeing my videos shadow banned and no volume on it, muted. But the thing is it's like, I don't know what's going to happen with YouTube, And I was thinking about going to the Blue Sky or Sky Blue, whatever, But I'm like, nah. I have had enough time with, being on YouTube, much less on any other app. So I'm just going to stick with, and even though I don't like Facebook, a lot of my MAGA family are still on there. So I try to share a little bit of info, and maybe hopefully they'll see it. And yeah. I'll put it this way. When I was there before my daughter's wedding, it was for my dad's funeral. Go figure. It seems to be the way the family is most of the time. When you guys get together, oh, we had that funeral for you know who, and then next time, oh, we had a wedding. Wow. And it's like, I'm like a lot of people. I don't talk to my family really that much, but don't get me wrong. I love my family. I just want them to wake up. I just want them to wake up. Oh, for all the times that I've heard, you need to get yourself together and learn. And I enjoy learning. I really do. I just didn't like trying to learn stuff that I wasn't good at. But anyway, I digress. We're gonna get back on track here. Okay, I promise you. Miss Sadie don't play no stupid games. I may play stupid, but I ain't stupid, okay? But you know what? Like I said, I made up my mind. Right now, this is what I do. I learn a lot. I try to make myself do certain things that I ain't done before within reason and without a whole lot of I ain't got nothing left. But the bottom line is, look, I've got the time, and now I'm getting the knowledge, and I'm trying to get out there and just make something of it. Like I say, I'm just going to turn this whole thing from lemons to lemonade. And I'm just hoping that I can bring some joy within all this craziness. Because just like everybody else, I'm so angry that this has happened, as it didn't have to. Time for everybody to figure out where their heart truly is. We cannot afford for people to take their time anymore. Either on the right side of the fence or you're on the wrong side of the fence. You're either going to stand up and you're going to fight, or you're going to lay back and let everybody else do it. And say, well, it didn't have anything to do with me. Frickin' the dumbest way to think. If you truly cared about your family, if you truly had any type of faith, if you truly call yourself a Christian, you can't just stand around and waiting. But, like I say, we all knew that this meeting between Trump and Putin would end up with nothing. But from what I understand, I can't stand to watch Trump anymore. I can't stand to hear his voice. Sometimes I might, pause to listen to some of these comical, mimicking, but when they sound too much like him, and they're acting too much like him, whew, scroll on. But, it's like, my take on this whole garbage, this regime, is you and I are the only ones. We, as citizens, are the only ones that can make the change. And sometimes we're going to have to let people go that we kind of like, and, because if you're not functioning when you're in office as though you're working for the whole of us, we don't need that. If you think that when you go out in the public and you're not being, to me it seems like a lot of politicians want us to bow down to them. It doesn't work that way. You work for us. We do our best to work until we can't work anymore, from one reason or the other. Paying our taxes into the system. Paying your paycheck, medical, and retirement. And all of you politicians that, especially on the GOP side, are trying to take those away from us, privatize it, it ain't happening. I would soon rather do what I can as peacefully as I can, but I will make a fuss to make sure that things get changed. We can't afford this. I definitely can't afford it. But you know what? I'm grateful for what I do have. And I'm grateful that I had saved what I had saved. When we don't have something that we can uh, fall back on when we can't work anymore. That's not right. But the thing that makes me the angriest is when, like I said earlier, when I see people in those ICE uniforms that are like me and like my brothers and sisters that are black, like my son and daughter. You are pathetic. It's pathetic. I don't give a darn that you're trying to make money. Don't make money off of bringing people to a place where they're going to suffer and be abused. I'm speaking to you like an older sister, because I'm Gen X. 1965, but I'm one of those that, like kind of a crossover from the boomer to the Gen X, but I'm Gen X all the way. And when I see something that's not right, I will stand up, speak up, and do what I can. Because that's how you get things done. And I know that I could be doing more, especially when I have certain things, but it's kind of difficult, But I'm definitely not one of those, I've never been one of those that say, well, it doesn't have anything to do with me, or, well, what am I going to do? You can ask my babies. This lady does not stand by, and allow this garbage to happen. The only thing that I will say is I'm trying to do this the right way. Push comes to shove, if something has to happen, I'm going to do my best to be there. I love y'all. And we are in the fight of our lives. Because our president, he's not my president. But Trump, literally, like they say, has started a war on the American people, sending the troops out against them. And these stupid ICE agents, they are troops because they're hiding behind their masks and their badges. They're not real law enforcement to me. They're a bunch of thugs. Every last one of them. Those are the thugs. And they will be remembered. This lady has her tendencies where I'm more than glad to bring happiness and joy and laughter, but I have gotten to the point where my fool has reached its limit. And every time I hear more about this stuff, this is my outlet. This is my outlet. And I'm so fed up when I hear those MAGAs being gleeful about this. Those people that ICE is picking up are not illegal. Those ICE agents are more illegal. And some of you MAGAs are more illegal than any of them. I wish there was a way so that every last person in that administration, and I mean every last person in that administration, would be able to experience all those people in those internment camps have to suffer through. So, I know. Just boom. I don't hardly get any views. No. Should you not ever see me? So be it. I would rather be on the right side than on the wrong side. It's my faith. I love y'all. I love my country. I'm so grateful that so many people that's creators are way more tame than I am. Woo. And boy, keep it up. Because you all help. You really do. It's so hard because I want to bring the better, more joyful type of thing on my platform. But with this going on, it's really, it's too much. And I am emotional. Because I've been through too much. I don't want to see anybody else is innocent. Everybody has faults, of course. But they don't deserve that. Anyway, stay kind. Be kind to everybody that you can, especially to those that are different from you. In every way, shape, or form. Nationality. LGBTQIA. I'm hoping I said all that right, but I am still reconstructing, deconstructing, so forth, and learning and trying to get rid of all those old things in my head. I love everybody though. Anybody that has met me, they will get respect. That's love. Stay true. Stay kind. Stay graceful, especially with yourself.